And I've never wanted anything more than for you to be my wife. Now or never.
I knew about, you know, the real life Jen and Saul and their viral video that went out, and just this support that it had for them to have their wedding. But, you know, you didn't get the tidbits and the details. And reading the script, Todd Rosenberg did an incredible job just navigating through that moment, this little slice of life that really felt so larger than life. And, you know, you cry, you laugh, and then you have moments that you start to self-reflect about your own life and just an enormous amount of gratitude. So there's just so many things. And I think when making this film collectively, it was really emotional for, I think, not just for the cast, but also for the crew as well.
Yeah. And it's just so incredibly human. And I think that's the thing that I love the most about it is it's so human to be laughing joyously in one moment and sobbing the next. And I'm a big feeler. I feel a lot. And so the opportunity to jump into this role in this world where that was filled with so much joy and sorrow and emotion, but as Harry was saying, is so incredibly life affirming and about community and about marrying your best friend. It was, from the moment I read the script, I knew I needed to be a part of it.
You guys are the real deal. I have never known a couple whose love is as deep as Jen and Saul's. Oh my God, this is hard. I know.
Just say your vows, man.
The movie's not going to work if we don't feel the chemistry between the two main characters. When did you know? Did you know one another beforehand? Did you spend a week together before cameras rolled just to make sure that you could kind of create the kind of feel that you needed to have for the film?
We didn't know each other before we started shooting. We had met once before at a different audition. And then we met the chemistry read. And from the moment Harry and I read together, I just knew and could see what a unique and special soul he was. He was one of the only people who came in and really understood not only kind of the humor and the twinkle in Saul's eye, but also understood the incredible amount of the depth of sadness and sorrow and pain that one would go through when experiencing something like this. We were lucky enough that we got to sit next to each other on the airplane, and then we had a week of rehearsals. And even through shooting, every day after shooting 12-hour days, we would go back to where we were staying and huddle up in one of our apartments and eat ramen and talk through the script and beat it out, and improvise and really try to form, kind of, as you were saying, that comfort and that bond. And I think I was very lucky that it's very easy to fall in love with Harry Shum Jr. So,
well, Harry, what did you take away from that process?
When I met Jess on the chemistry read, I mean, I met her once in an audition, but it was more like say the lines to each other. It wasn't like we got to talk, but same thing with the chemistry read. We introduced ourselves, and then we got into like one of the horror scenes of the movie. And what struck me was how supportive of she was. And, you know, and I came away from that feeling the most comfortable that I've ever felt in an audition room, which, if everyone knows, auditioning is one of the most uncomfortable things to do.
Yeah.
Actor. And I came away just struck with, like, first how talented and amazing that Jess was as an actress, but not just that, as a human being. I felt like her soul really at that moment of whatever 5-10 minutes that we were in there. And from then on, I knew I was like, I have to be part of this. And luckily we were able to do that and have like really fun, dumb, and also like really great, deep conversations on the plane. And that really, really helped for us to just get to know each other. But I think a lot of it is said with the stuff that is unsaid as well. So I hope that came through for the film. But I have nothing but so much respect for Jess as not just an actress, but as a human being.
I'm no widow, Saul. I am your bride. And that is all you're allowed to see.
Jessica, the story is based on two people from Toronto, where I'm sitting right now. Has Jen's family and Saul's family seen the film, and if so, do you know the reaction?
I have talked with Jen extensively. I was lucky enough to meet her before filming, talk to her throughout filming. She's just such an incredibly wonderful human, and I know that she has seen the film. Her mother has seen the film. They both loved it. They were incredibly touched. Jen told me there were moments during the movie where her mom would turn to her and say, "Oh my God, that's so you," or "That's so like Saul." And I think that what felt the most important to Harry and I and our cast and crew was to really capture how unique and special and once in a lifetime their love was. And so I think Jen feels like we did that, and I hope that the rest of the world does as well.
Her soul slides away, but don't look back in anger. I heard you say